Pizza Nerd here. So today we'll be doing an unboxing of the VolksPC. So this is the box and it slides open like this. Now this is the VolksPC itself. It's pretty small and it's just a box. And it's got a USB port, I think a micro SD port, another USB port, HDMI, Ethernet, whatever this is, and DCSV. It has pretty good build quality, doesn't feel like something cheap or made in China. I mean, it is plastic, but like it doesn't feel hollow on the inside, so that's nice. We got a user manual, and then the manual just says mini TV box. Open it up. We got a TV remote right here, so that's pretty crisp to have. Obviously a power cord, and there's an adapter to use it on European plugs. And we have an HDMI out cord. So this is what VolksPC looks like when you set it up. Now keep in mind, I did have an issue with it where, let me find my Raspberry Pi, it would move around when I was moving around the HDMI because it doesn't have like these things on the bottom. So because of that, these nubs on this Raspberry Pi, if I try and move it, it has a little bit of friction. However, that didn't have any friction, so it kept moving around when I was moving around the HDMI and stuff. And another thing to note is if you were relying with the HDMI cord that came with that HDMI cord is very short, so if you need this to be kind of a little bit far away from your TV, then I'd buy a bigger HDMI cord if I were you, or use another one. Alright, so I had sort of a small issue where by default it opens up Android, and what you have to do is you have to turn off the TV and turn it back on in order for it to get to Debian. However, I did get a mouse right here, so yes, we will read the release notes. Now this is based on Debian Buster. I will need to select my time zone and set my language and stuff, and then reboot. One pretty cool thing is I can actually switch to Android and open up Android apps from Debian, so that's pretty neat. So the normal desktop login is named desktop and the root password is root. So I would recommend changing that by opening up a terminal window, and then you can type password. I can't spell password for your desktop, and then you can change it. Then to change the root password, you would type sudo password root. Then you can change the root password to whatever you want. Now, one nice thing is you actually are in the sudoers file by default, which most Debian distros don't do. So to switch between Debian and Android, you just hit Windows key and Alt or Super key and Alt, and then you're back at Android. Overall, so far this is pretty good. I do wish the launcher, I don't really like how it looks. I might replace it with a different launcher. And however, most of the hardware is good aside from the HDMI cord and the fact that it's missing these things. There is that bug where it booted to Android and then froze instead of booting the Debian, and to fix that you just have to turn off your TV and turn it back on. Other than that though, pretty good first impressions. I'll be coming out with a full review of this shortly.